You know, Nihon Buyo, or Japanese classical dance, originally came from Kabuki, but now it's become a really important part of Japan's traditional culture. It's not just performed on Kabuki stages. There are many unique styles and pieces that belong to Nihon Buyo itself. What makes it special is the balance between stillness and movement, the delicate expressions, and the way each dance tells a story. At first glance, the movements might look calm and modest, but actually the dancer uses their core strength and expresses emotions with their whole body. It's based on the techniques of Kabuki dance, which originally only involved male performers. But one of the big things about Nihon Buyo is that it later included women dancers too. The dance is made up of three main elements: odori, mai, and beautiful gestures called shigusa. These all come together to create the charm of Nihon Buyo. Also, the way the dancer moves in a kimono, that grace and elegance, is really captivating. Through their posture and gestures, you can feel important values in Japanese culture like respect, humility, and gratitude, even if they're not spoken. The straight posture, centered movements, and smooth flowing motions. All of that makes the sleeves and hem of the kimono sway gently, and within those movements, you can really feel the beauty of Japan. The origins of Nihon Buyo go way back, all the way to Japanese mythology and ancient rituals, with a history that stretches back about 1,300 years. That's because in Kojiki, which is Japan's oldest historical record written in the year 712, you can already find descriptions that are considered the roots of what later became Japanese dance. There's a famous myth where the sun goddess, Amaterasu, hides herself in a cave and the world falls into darkness. In front of that cave, another goddess named Ame-no-Uzume performs a kind of trance-like dance to lure her out, and that scene is believed to be the beginning of dance and performance in Japan. So originally, dancing wasn't just for entertainment. It was something offered to the gods, a form of prayer, and a way for people to connect with the divine. From there, many different performing arts were born, but at the heart of all of them, there's always been a deep sense of respect and reverence toward the gods. Over a long period of time, these dances absorbed the techniques and spirit of No, another classical performing art, and little by little, they were refined by incorporating elements of each era. That long process of evolution is what gave us the Nihon Buyo we see today. Nihon Buyo, or Japanese classical dance, actually comes from Kabuki. That's its starting point. The basic form of Kabuki as we know it today was established around the year 1680. Back then, acting roles were mostly for male characters, while dancing was something mainly done by onagata, male actors who played female roles. Because of that, early Kabuki dance focused more on showing the beauty and elegance of onagata, rather than telling a deep story. But as time went on and music evolved, a new kind of performance called buyogeki started to appear. These were more dramatic and emotional, and tachiyaku began to take leading roles in the dances too. At the same time, onagata roles expanded too. Instead of just playing courtesans or princesses, they began to portray young girls and other types of female characters, which gave more variety to the dances. Then, by around 1867, many refined and elegant dance pieces were created based on traditional arts like No and Kyogen. After that, the major schools of Nihon Buyo that still exist today began to take shape, each one training students and passing down their unique styles. Some of the biggest and most well-known schools, like Nishikawa-ryu, Fujima-ryu, Bando-ryu, Hanayagi-ryu, and Wakayagi-ryu, really helped preserve and grow the tradition. And as time moved into the modern era, more and more new schools were founded, adding to the diversity of the art form. Thanks to all these schools, a wide variety of pieces have been created and performed, including kotendoyo and swadori. And starting from the early 20th century, new works known as sosaku buyo, creative or original dances, also started to appear gradually, continuing the evolution of Nihon Buyo. One of the most amazing things about Nihon Buyo is how much cultural meaning is hidden in its beautiful costumes and movements. The outfits aren't just pretty. The colors and patterns each carry special meanings. For example, The traditional costume of an oiran, or the outfit representing a god of good fortune, often reflect Japan's connection to nature and the changing seasons. The choreography is just as important. Every movement tells part of a story or sets a scene. Even the way a dancer moves their hands can show feelings like gratitude toward ancestors or appreciation for nature. Through the dance, you can really feel the Japanese sense of beauty. What's also really special is how Nihon Buyo values communication with the audience. It's not just about watching. The viewers are encouraged to feel the dancers' emotions and come up with their own interpretations. That kind of connection makes Nihon Buyo more than just entertainment. It becomes a deep personal experience for everyone involved.